ahead. So now welcome to the video tutorial where we dey do to try to create Slack from scratch. So what we dey do right now, the section we just did now just to create user and make we feel able to feel log that user in. So the user part, the user we could use the system in that area. So a lot of things they we try to learn and a lot of thing concept they where they show for each of these videos. So but for this video, what I want do now we want the ability to fit persist that user because currently now with a create user. So if I open new terminal with a currently with a create user, I get this currently with a fit create user, but we know the fit persist them. So now what I will just focus on for this video with that. So what do we need? We need Postgres database. We need Postgres database. So Postgres database, we get MySQL, we get MongoDB and all those. But for this, I like this Postgres. So now this one we use, and we also need typeorm. Typeorm now will help us do the object relational mapping. It will be very easy for us to use. So and luckily the thing worked well with Nestjs. So we could see how we fit set typeorm for Nestjs. So if you go to the documentation, and we'll just go to techniques and go to database. So all we need to do is to install typeorm, install the Nest package and MySQL, but in this case now PG we will use because now Postgres we will use. So we could set this one up. Already this one we know say and we'll get user query the empty, all this query the empty. Now put this one. So we just know say we get empty array because we don't get any user. So now empty array we get or fit create, but we know if it persist. So we'll go inside the code. First of all, I want to commit these things we don't already do for here. So I'll do git add and I'll say git commit. I'll say create add user service. Alright, then I push. Alright, okay, so we're good to go. So what do we need? Let's say we'll copy this one, so I'll just copy this and I'll just replace the last one with PG. So my Postgres will use now. So then this one will install and waiting the we could do again. So we could go the app module, then I'll just copy this one. So we'll go to app module, say app.module. So we'll go import this typeorm module from this, which they install now. Then for the import, we'll just get this, just the import here, the typeorm. So typeorm, but then we need to change this one to PG. Type can be PG. So localhost and PG admin they run for 5432. So 5432, and the username will just make a nest and the password make a password, and the database will just be Slack. So and make it create new one. So within the tell us say MySQL, okay. So like this is the right one. So Postgres instead of PG. So we'll change this one to PG. Postgres. Alright, so that one don't do like that. Then it say we'll go come user. We'll come user will create. If we come here, we'll create user entity. So we'll create user entity. User.entity entity.ts. Right. So based on the documentation, then we go user entity with this. Let me just copy this one. I'll put this one here. So ID, first name, last name. We get other things like For the model here, we get username, last name, password, we get email too. So now change this one to email instead of active, and change this one to string. Right, so if we come back here, so we don't get this one, and if we go, then for the entity, we just import them to the app module. Just import from the user, then put them like here. Then in the talk say we know export them, so if we come here, we go export all from user entity. Yeah, so if we come back here, everything is fine. So how you say we will take user, then all we need to do, we need to go to the user module and put this one there. Alright, so we would copy this one and then go to the user module. Not this one. This one. For the import, we put import, I'll put this one there. So we still also need to import this from typeorm at Nest. But we don't put on the floor. Yeah, I'll just copy this one. Then put this one there. And the user too need to come from user need to come from this user entity. Alright, controller need to come on here to stop. Alright, so we don't do this one now. So how we take user? So we'll go to the user service. Go to the user service for the controller. Where the controller they will put down here, and we say we never use this one. This one, lastly, this one they come from typeorm. Yeah. So I'll put this one there, come on this one. Then also I need the user to come from user entity. Now from user entity, so user entity, I need to come on this one now. So this they come from where? They come from typeorm directly. So I need to put that one too. So they come from typeorm. Alright. So we could just test if we fit. For here now, what you can also if we do. So if we create user and with the create user here, find one, remove, we could create user. For where would the create user? Instead of all this, come on these ones, and we just say this dot create, and we just pass on that user payload. Then now come on this payload. So we say we know the return. So we could return statement here. So we could try to create user, and then to know, say we did right. So we just need to say find user, find one, which is this. We look for the ID, find one. Then we'll talk say ID. If just passing the ID, suppose just find one with the user ID. Let's it up. Oh, they complain about return. So you know the return because we know await by sync here. So we need to await here. Await. How do the right answer? Yeah, await. Then what is it complaining? Because this one is the sync. So I'll come out this, put this one here. Alright. Getting it up. Return type of a sync function must be a promise, sorry. A promise, so put this one here. Okay, so with the fit create and with the fit get by ID, and then we just for this all here, we just put this one to find and promote this one to collect any this, and we'll put our weight, and we'll put a sync here too, and this one say we need to change this one to promise, so we change this one to promise. All right, so delete, we could do delete too, delete now to remove, so we just call this one and we'll say remove based on the documentation, and it is the talk, we know the return, we know the even their weight, but waiting this one we talk now say expected, waiting we talk about delete, so we say delete, so this, okay, delete. All right, we don't do this one, and we don't need this one anymore. typeorm go do all this for us. So make our start